Hello. Hi. You. I hope you're doing good. I hope. I hope you're doing good. I haven't seen you in a long time, and I'm very happy to be here and chat with you a little bit. I actually just looked into the LED light, and I'm technically blind now, so I'm not even seeing the camera. So I hope I'm looking right into your eyes. Um, I've been away from YouTube for a bit. Not that I wanted it. It's just that I didn't have the energies for it. Um, I didn't plan to take a break. 2022 has been tough. Just a lot of things happening. I just wanted to focus a lot also on my other professional projects, and yeah, I'm very happy that now things seems to get better. I need to take a little break. I've been away from YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, and I think I almost reached a point where I had too many ideas, too many projects, too many things I wanted to do. I was very ambitious, and all of my projects started to take a lot of space in my brain, but I didn't have the energy to, um, what's the word? Um, Entangle all of those projects from each other, and take one and just like, oh, this is the beginning, this is the end, I'm gonna do that. Everything is just in a big entanglement like this. Ooh, Lord. And I couldn't disentangle. I couldn't disentangle all this project, all those ideas. Everything was just a big mess in my head. Plus all the other things that were happening to me or around me this year. And now there's a lot of stuff that happened, and I want to talk about a lot of things. And I decided that, okay, I have to go back. I have to make stuff that makes me happy, and I'll do it. I decided I will do it. Last time I said I would do it, but now I'm actually gonna do it. I promise. I promise it not just to yourself, but also to myself, because I think it's important. I do have the energies now. I'm gonna talk a little bit about those energies where did I recharge my batteries, and in very unexpected way. And yeah, so essentially I took some space from all those platforms, and I decided that I wanted to reset a few things. I talked a little bit about it on Instagram. I think I decided that this channel, so my second channel, would not be named Dr. Nemo anymore, just because I wanted it to be a personal space and not, I wanted to be another space where I can do other things that have nothing to do with Dr. Nemo, but the Dr. Nemo main channel, but that was not kind of like a secondary channel or a place where I do something that is kind of related to Dr. Nemo but doesn't fit into the main channel, and then I put it on the second channel. No, I want it to be a separate thing where, I can be transparent about stuff in my professional, personal life, things that have not necessarily something to do with Dr. Nemo, but maybe have something to do with it. But I also want to do vlogs, I want to do skits, I want to do music, and all of that stuff is going to be on this channel, the channel you're watching this from. But Dr. Nemo, I wanted to change the name of the channel, so now it's Nemo Jones. It's kind of weird. It still sounds weird to me. Nemo is technically, it's not my legal name, and Jones is not my last name, but it sounds good, and I think a lot of people have secondary channels or second channels with their first name and last name, and I thought, oh, Jones is a pretty cool name. It's also kind of like the last name of Davy Jones, which is a pretty cool character. It's also the name of a cat in the Alien franchise, and I really like Alien. So yeah, Nemo Jones. It's gonna be a place for vlogs, for skits, for music, for anything I wanna do. It's gonna be here. And maybe this channel is gonna explode while Dr. Nemo is just gonna be where it is, where it's been for the last year and a half. Who knows? I don't know. But I'm very excited. I have a lot of things to talk about. Today I'm gonna talk a little bit about my creative process and what happened to me creatively. Why is it that now I found the energy to do stuff? But there are other things I want to talk to you about. In the last few months, I've been tinkering a lot with AI. That I made Omen back in January with my friend Jan. I also played a lot with AI art, which I think is totally scary and mind-blowing, and I think that would be pretty cool to talk about. I also started collecting PlayStation 2 games and I also started collecting I have too many, oh my god, how do you call them, CRT TVs, CRT, CTR, CRT, CTR, CRT, oh my god, I don't know. Oh, can you see me? Oh no, you are seeing my legs. Oops. CRT TV? CRT. Yeah! Cathode ray tube. Cathode ray tubes. CRT TVs. Why? Because, I don't know, I just got into retro gaming and I thought that I couldn't play properly PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, Wii, Nintendo 64, Super Nintendo, and all of those games if I didn't have a proper TV for it. I plan to do a couple of videos regarding CRT TVs, but it's not for now. So anyway, those two things, they had a big... It took a lot of space in my life lately, but I didn't turn that into content, which is usually something that I do, right? I get passionate about something and I'm gonna make a video out of that. In that case, I don't know, I started collecting those things, starting to make art with AIs, but I didn't have the energy to, on top of that, create content out of my passions. But I will talk about it in a vlog. I will talk about AI art, I will talk about my collection of PlayStation 2 games, but also what it means to me to collect things, because it's a little bit, maybe to me, counterintuitive. I've never been a very materialistic person, but in the last few years I started collecting things, and I think it's something I would like to talk about. I'm gonna give a TED Talk. I'm gonna give a TED Talk next month, and I don't know if I'm gonna talk a little bit about it before or after, or maybe a little bit before, a little bit after. Those are things I want to talk about. I've seen a few movies, and like everybody, Everything Everywhere All at Once is a movie that blew my mind, and I think I kind of want to talk about that too. I also started reading mangas again. I finished one manga and it's a bit controversial. I'm not sure I liked it. Maybe I did a little bit, part of it. So I'm gonna talk about it. I have a terrible habits in terms of reading. I'm very bad at reading stuff and finishing books. I really hate to start something and not finish it, but books is really something that, it happens to me all the time. I start reading something and I don't finish something because I get bored. I don't know, it's just too long. I have a hard time with that. So maybe I'll talk a little bit about it. Yeah, but today, let me drink a little bit. Today I want to talk about my first music festival and how it made me want to create more content. Essentially, 2-3 weeks ago, I took some holidays, some days off, for 2 weeks. And I went, among other things that I did, I went to my first music festival. I've been to a few concerts in my life, not a lot. I'm not a very concert person, as I said, when something is just, it's not true because I actually watch movies and stuff, but when I go to a concert, something that I've done a little bit in the past, and I'm like listening to an artist playing for 2 hours, I get bored a little bit. And I don't know why. It's just that most of the time, it's not like I have really a big band or an artist that I'm really connected to, and then I go there and then I feel things and I'm like, oh my god, so beautiful. I don't have that. So every time I went to see some artist performing, it was always with someone usually that already knew them or had a way more intense connection to the band, to the performers. And I was there and I was like, oh, that's pretty cool, but now I want to go home after 2 hours, And so I have this weird relationship with music, performances, live performances, in particular music ones, where I get bored after a bit. So I was a bit, not skeptical, but I was a bit, scared that I would have gone to a music festival where you have concert after concert after concert and be bored and wanted to go home after a couple of concerts. And actually so the music festival is called Rock en scène, which is a pun because Rock en scène means rock on stage, but at the same time it also means rock on the Seine, which is the river that crosses Paris. And it was actually pretty cool. There were a few artists that I knew, others that I kind of knew, and a lot of them that I didn't know before. Among them, I've seen Aurora, FKJ, Parcels, Jamie XX, Stromae, Tame Impala, La Femme, The Blaze. I think that's kind of it. Maybe something else, I forgot. And it was good. I was, of course, with good friends, so that helped. And she's something in particular I want to talk about today, which is that it was very important for me to see artists perform their art and enjoying it, feeling it, vibing with the people around, and being proud of it. And it's not just that. You could see that those people, of course, they are, I don't know if you can say that in English, they are living off their, so they're making a living out, they're making a living out of their passion. Can you say that? I'm not sure if you can say it. So they are making a living through their passion, right? They get money, but they're also living their passion, since they like really vibe with what they're doing with their art. And when I saw so many artists, in particular La Femme, Aurora, which is such a weird and cute character, and Parcels, I was there and I was looking at them, just vibing with their art and with the audience, and being happy and proud of what they are creating. And my creative batteries had been to zero for a very long time, and looking at them and being there, I got inspired. And I don't know of many times in my life where that happens, where there's this process happening of my batteries, just flat batteries, getting recharged, just looking at other people doing something. And sometimes, I I don't have physical energy. I don't have mental energy. I don't have social energies, but I know myself well enough to know where they come from and how to recharge those batteries. But the creative battery is a battery that I don't mind, at least I don't really know how it works. And I discovered something, and it's that when I'm looking at very passionate people vibing with their art and giving everything they have and being happy and proud and going into the zone in front of 10,000 people, it's moving. It's of course it was very emotional, but at the same time it was a lot of energies and a lot of good energy that I tried to channel into within me and to kind of do the same. So of course, all of those artists that I mentioned, you're not watching this video, but I kind of want to thank you for making good music and good performances, because that helped me. And I don't have of course, the ambition to make art at the level of those performers, or to fill an entire arena with 30,000 people. But I still want to make something, to create something that I'm proud of and happy to share with you. And something happened in me, and and now I'm like, I have the energy. And so I started thinking a lot about different projects. I want to talk a lot to you through vlogs, and I want to work a little bit on a couple of videos. And yeah, so that's gonna happen. It's gonna happen in the next few weeks. Now I'm back at work. I have to restart working on my PhD project, my professional project. I have my TEDx at the end of next month, and I've been working on it for a long time now. It's been a few months that I've been working on it, but I will talk about it in another vlog. And yeah, so it's a lot of projects, a lot of things that I'm gonna work on. I will find some time for YouTube. I have an idea of a series of videos that I think you will like, and I really like the idea and the concept behind it, and I really want to make 2, 3, 4 videos to be ready on the side so that I can post them online at the beginning of 2023 or something like that. And yeah, I don't know if there's much else to say. It is very not well organized. I just wanted to put the lights on, try some new lights here and there, and turn on the camera and just talk to you. I think the most important point was that I found some energy, and I'm gonna try to create as much as I can. And I took some time to, be distant, destroy a few things, and now I can create again. And maybe it might be a cycle. Maybe you create, I'm gonna create a lot of things, and then at a certain point we're like, okay, no, that's too much, I'm doing too many things, I need to stop, I need to reset, destroy, and then create again. And I don't know, I hope it's not gonna happen too often. It would be annoying, sincerely, for you also not to have a constant release of videos, but it was necessary for me, and I'm very happy because now I get to be again in front of the camera, and I have so many good ideas, so many things I want to do, and I really, 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 really hope that I will gather all those energies and use them properly to actually make this content. I have a very, very big project for a music video, and that is gonna take ages. It's way bigger than anything that I've ever done, I think, in my life as a project. I mean, not bigger than my PhD project, but as a single little project on YouTube. I'm very excited about it. Yeah, I don't know. You have to tell me if this background is too dark. I like it. I like it to be cozy like this. I know for vlogs it's totally fine. I'm not sure if it's gonna be fine for my main channel, which is before I was using many different lights, but it was also illuminating the background. But I like the background to be kind of dark and me to be more enlightened in front of the camera. But yeah, you can tell me if you like it. I think now the colors are a bit like purple and orange, just to match a little bit the color of the vlog channel, or the second channel. It will be green and blue for the main channel. Yeah, that's it. I'm sorry if this video is a bit like not very well organized. I promise the next ones that I mentioned before in the videos will be more organized. I will talk about different things, make other videos, not just maybe I will stand here, maybe I'll just go around with the camera and show you some things. And yeah, I hope you're doing well. I hope your life is good, that life is treating you well. I missed talking to you, and it's gonna happen again very soon, I promise.